Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty again today. Today is Sunday. It is January the 31st, the last day of the month. Tomorrow we start a brand new month. It's 10:07 a.m. in the morning when I'm putting this first piece together. I have a little bit of information about how to sign up to get on the list for vaccines, which you're going to see here in this video. I also have some video, and I'm going to continue to do this in the future. When I find some interesting videos on the internet, I'm going to download them, chop them up, and stick them in here. This piece of video in here is about the new variant strain of COVID-19. I thought it was quite interesting, and every time I come up with something like this, I will stick it in. Some of these people do certainly a much better job than I. So here we go with that little piece of video.
Florida may lead the nation in senior vaccinations, which the governor touted on Fox Friday morning.
And we do believe this is the 1 millionth senior.
But it also leads in cases of that new COVID variant from the UK, B.1.1.7. The latest CDC report showing 46 confirmed here. California, the next closest with 40.
Probably there are many, many more cases than what we're aware of.
Epidemiologist Mary Jo Trepka says that's because most labs probably aren't equipped to test for the new strain. The CDC's numbers likely just a sampling from state surveillance.
Not every test that is done on a person is sequenced to find out if it's a variant or not. So most assuredly, we have way more than those cases.
The big takeaway, she says, 117 is here and it's spreading.
One of the new things in this administration.
The president's chief medical advisor gave an update on the variant Thursday. Dr. Anthony Fauci said it's about twice as contagious, and new UK reports suggest more deadly. Vaccines, however, look to be just as effective. Fauci warned the nation to keep up its guard.
So if you have a virus that is more transmissible, you're going to get more cases. When you get more cases, you're going to get more hospitalizations. And when you get more hospitalizations, you're ultimately going to get more deaths.
Florida already has hospital capacity concerns. About 81% of beds are filled, according to federal data, the 9th fullest in the nation.
The CDC is tracking this very carefully.
For weeks, state officials have told us they're working with the CDC to ID variant cases and will follow any further guidance. Emergency Management Director Jared Moskowitz saying he has the supplies to react as needed.
Tens of millions of masks and gloves and gowns all sitting in warehouses ready to go in the event that there's some sort of change here.
For the public, epidemiologist Jason Salemi explains the best thing to do is follow current virus protections.
What we do stays the exact same. It maybe just increases the urgency with which we need to do it.
The mutation may be more transmissible, he says, but social distancing and mask wearing can keep it at bay.
Well, it seems like we're waiting a long time to get this. Here we go. Pre-register now for the COVID-19 vaccine. For more information, you want to go to the internet and go to My Vaccine. I'll put this up on the screen. myvaccinefl.gov. And you'll see it right up here on the screen. All you're going to have to do is enter your name, email address, cell phone number, and a couple of little pieces of information. It's very simple to do. And then you allegedly are in line. You'll put, of course, your county and telephone number and so forth. This looks very easy. It was simple to do. Hopefully it will work. The only problem is there is a limited amount of vaccines available, so we'll have to just wait and see what happens. But this is another place you can go to register to get your COVID-19 vaccination. I hope this helps. Make sure you enter the information exactly the way I have it up here on the screen. That's myvaccine.fl.gov. Alrighty, folks, here we are in the numbers department for the last day of the month. It is January the 31st, coming up on February 1st, and I do have the numbers for you, and here we go. Let's take a look at what we've got. 120 new deaths reported for the entire state of Florida in the last 24 hours. That is 4 more than yesterday. Yesterday it was 116. Now, as far as the positivity rate's concerned, these new positives, yesterday it was 15,019. Today it's 7,788, and that came down by 7,231. So don't get too excited, folks. It's the weekend. It's a Sunday. The numbers are generally always lower on the weekends. I don't know why that is, but it just seems to be that way. Probably because not as many people are being tested and so forth and so on. So anyway, let's take a look at this. 65,592 people received a vaccination in the entire state of Florida in the past 24 hours. 65,592. Down in Dade County, that's Miami, 29 new deaths reported in the past 24 hours, 1,478 new positives, 4,693 new vaccinations down there in Dade County. Over in Broward County, that's Fort Lauderdale, 10 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 782 new positives, 2,275 new vaccinations in Broward County in the past 24 hours. In Palm Beach County, 14 new deaths to report up there, and 551 new positives, 7,713 vaccinations given out in the past 24 hours in Palm Beach County. In Orange County, Orange is Orlando, 1 new death to report in the past 24 hours, 440 new positives up there, and 2,186 new vaccinations in the Orlando area. In Brevard, that's Melbourne, 4 new deaths to report, 168 new positives, 2,580 new vaccinations in the past 24 hours in Brevard County. And as I keep saying, Brevard County is Melbourne. All right, we're going to scooch up here to St. Lucie County. St. Lucie County is Fort Pierce. 5 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 81 new positives, 1,577 new vaccinations there. Martin County, 1 new death to report, 45 new positives in Martin County. That's Stewart, 1,701 new vaccinations in the past 24 hours. And then here in Indian River County, where we are, 1 new death to report, 59 new positives, and we vaccinated 1,374 in the past 24 hours. Okay, we're going to scooch down just a little bit further here. Indian River County, these are the zip codes over here on the left-hand side for Indian River County. I'm going to give you the numbers for the positives. These are the numbers for the past 24 hours. Now, I'm going to do them kind of quickly, so I'm not going to keep mentioning there for 24 hours each time. People keep accusing me of sounding like I'm broadcasting ball scores or horse races. I'm sorry it sounds like that to you. I hope if I offend you, you just don't watch it anymore, and then maybe you won't be offended. I'm not telling you to not watch it, but if it bothers you, don't watch it forever. Don't do something that bothers you. Okay, zip code 32948, 2 new positives. Zip code 32958, 9 new positives. Zip code 32960, Vero Beach proper, 8 new positives. Zip code 32962, 6 new positives. And on the Barrier Island, where we are, zip code 32963, no new positives in the past 24 hours. All right. Zip code 32966, 8 new positives. Zip code 32967, 19 new positives. And zip code 32968, 5 new positives. All right, we're going to go down here and take a look at the 7-day moving averages. So here's the deal with the 7-day moving averages today. Isn't this interesting? Yesterday it was 172. Today it is 171. For you folks who don't follow this, that means that approximately 171 people passed away each day for the past 7 days. That's the 7-day moving averages. All right, we're going to take a look at this Bloomberg chart down here. And here's the deal with this. In the United States, 30,541,714 people were administered the vaccination so far. We have vaccinated 30 million people. Let's say we have 300 million. We have more than that. We have 330 million people in this country. 30 million is what, 1%? We almost have about 1% of the American people vaccinated. Probably we do have 1% because we're not vaccinating younger people right now. Now, in the past 24 hours, we vaccinated 1,348,634, and I was not one of them. I would like to be one of them, but I certainly was not. You saw in the earlier part of the video there might be an easier way to sign up for these vaccinations. I'll give you these deaths in just a minute. In Texas, they did 87,541 in the past 24 hours. California vaccinated 179,813 in the past 24 hours. As I mentioned to you, Florida did 65,592. Rhode Island, for our friend Jay Grutman, 3,384. Colorado, 20,209. Wisconsin, 26,438. These are the new vaccinations in the past 24 hours. We're going to go down just a little bit further. Well, Wisconsin, 26,438 in the past 24 hours. Minnesota, 26,152. Jersey vaccinated 34,866 in the past 24 hours. New York, 64,346. And New York City vaccinated 26,120 in the past 24 hours. Now, these deaths over here, some are completed and some are not. Total deaths in the United States 48 hours ago, 2891. So far, in the past 24 hours, 1191. There are some states that weren't completed, so there will be more there. Texas, 48 hours ago, 315 people passed away. 24 hours ago, 177. California, 48 hours ago, 166. 24 hours ago, 60 people passed away. Florida, 115. 48 hours ago, 120. 24 hours ago. Rhode Island didn't report either one of those days. Come on, Rhode Island, get it together up there. Colorado reported 48 hours ago 22 deaths, nothing to report for the past 24 hours. Wisconsin 48 hours ago 33 people passed away, 3 the past 24 hours. And in Minnesota, 19 people passed away 48 hours ago, 14 24 hours ago. Up in Jersey, 72 people 48 hours ago, 29 people 24 hours ago. In New York, 151 48 hours ago, 156 24 hours ago. Alrighty, folks, so those are the numbers for the United States, some of the states that we report, plus all of the numbers for the entire state of Florida. Now we're going to go over here and take a look at these numbers. And these numbers are what we refer to as the global numbers. These are the really big numbers. USA cases since we started, 26,157,993. USA deaths since we started back in March, 440,942. These global cases, over 102 million globally. Over 102 million, almost 103 million now. And global deaths, 2,225,433. Alrighty, folks, that's what we have for today, the last day of the month of January 2021. And these are the numbers. We're still going strong here. Almost hit 300 days that we have been doing this just about every day. Some days they come up, the numbers come up a little bit later than others. Like yesterday, I didn't post them until like 2 a.m. in the morning. Sorry about that. I almost forgot to do it. I got them done and forgot to push the send button. It's not quite that easy, but I had forgotten to do it. So again, I apologize for that, but it did get up and we did have numbers for yesterday. I do have a couple of shout outs I'm going to show you. You might have seen some of these before. I'll be back in just a flash with those shout outs. Thank you very much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Here are our new shout outs, starting with Susan Holleran. She's one of our new watchers. Here comes Lisa Scartelli. She lives up in Ormond Beach. Fabulous gal. Very pretty. Anna and Georgette, they probably are one of our most frequent watchers. Very, very nice folks, just live right around the corner from us here. We don't know who these folks are, but they do watch and listen. And this is Billy Moss, probably the best real estate guy in town for restaurants and bars. You do it at a restaurant or a bar, you need to know Billy Moss. This is Cheryl and Orrin Deacon. They live here in our building. And this is Chris Long, Roof Authority. Did the roof here at Victoria. Does big roofs all over town. He's probably one of the best roofing guys on the Treasure Coast. And there's Lizzie and Diana Stark. They live here in our building. Diane Flynn, our business manager. Call her New Jersey Diane. And this is Emily Brown. She's my granddaughter. She's going to nursing school. Looks like a model to me. This is Big Greg down at WMVM in Miami. He listens occasionally. Great engineer. Hans Krug, WJPP. He's the owner of the Catholic radio station for the Treasure Coast with his wife. And guess who this is? We don't know who this is. We met them the other night over at Riders, and this is a really cute couple. These guys are a lot of fun. Came riding up in a little golf cart. Let us know who you are. This is Jim Davis, the best radio voice on the planet, and we're lucky to have him living here in Vero Beach. He has worked all over the place, the best radio stations in North America, like in Toronto and you name it. He's worked there, but he has a fabulous radio voice. And then we have John Marks, and coming up is Kelly, and they have the Polo Bistro and Polo Deli. John's a living legend here in town when it comes to restaurants. And Kelly, she's just absolutely fantastic, does a really great job at those places. It's another person we don't know, but I know she watches and listens. And then here comes Kevin Bacco. He's been my friend for like 25 years. He's out in Houston, Texas. My daughter, Kim Peasy. She lives up in North Carolina. She listens occasionally. It's my other daughter here, Lisa, she lives in Stewart. Another picture of Lisa here at the Citron Bistro. And there is Marie Arnold on the right-hand side with her daughter-in-law. Very, very nice folks with Molly. Marie and Kim over at the Marine Bank. My new friends at the Marine Bank here in town. And then who's coming up is Marie. These are really fabulous people. Best bank I've ever done business with. This is Captain Marcia at our front gate. There's nobody better than Captain Marcia. We love Captain Marcia. She's a rough, tough lady, I've got to tell you. Here's Mary, June, and Al. They live here. I understand they're great card players. Wouldn't want to play poker with them, though. Ray Moncari doesn't live here anymore, but he moved into his mansion up the street. Nice guy with Chad Goff. And on the left there, you see Robin Yates and Nancy Crider there on the right. And here comes Sherry Brown. She's the best real estate person in town if you want to buy a house or a piece of property. No pressure Sherry's what we call her. She's the best. Here's Tommy DeBray. Tom DeBray has been my friend for since I was a teenager working in radio in D.C. and in Fort Lauderdale. My partner over there on the right-hand side, there's Tony. We're on top of the Panorama building in Miami with the designer of the building. And there is Vanessa, and she keeps things together for us down in Miami. And this is Princess White. She and I did cancer radiation together here at Cleveland Clinic. Really nice gal. And look who we have here. Wayne and Dorothy, our Minnetonka friends from Minnetonka, Minnesota. The best. Chad Goff. This is Edward. He's the best chef in town, but he's not really a chef. He's an interior designer. But he can cook a mean meal. Here's Carol Young. We grew up together in Fort Lauderdale. Been hanging out since she was 16 years old. She lives up in Kentucky. Dr. Molly Snell, all dressed up in her Christmas outfit. And here we go with Buddy Brown. He's one of our new watchers. And here's Writer's Gourmet Market on Cardinal. I can't say too many nice things about that place. Man, they're really fantastic. And here is Tom Ryder. He's the real deal here in town. He started the Aspen Food and Wine Festival. Check him out on Wikipedia. You will not believe who this guy is. Absolutely a fantastic gentleman. You need to know him. He is the real deal. We got some animals coming up here. Check this guy out. Lucas Kennedy. He's taking care of the house over there. Look what we got here. Peanuts, Dahlia, and Andy Danshaw. This is Dapper Danshaw. Ellie Mahoney, she lives up in Minnesota. This is Hudson Parm. He lives here in town. He's not a beautiful dog. LeBron and Tommy, that's our little guys. This is Ty. He's no longer with us. He's one of my favorite little dogs. And here's Coco. Look at Coco. Doesn't even look like a real dog. Looks like a stuffed animal. This is Ollie. He's my daughter's dog. Lives up in North Carolina. This is Pierre. Pierre Cadadade. And look at the puppy licking the little kitty. Is that beautiful or what? Alrighty, folks, here we go with the people who watch our videos every day. Nancy Bicknell, who lives here in the building. Thank you so much, Nancy. Heather Mason Wood, one of my favorite names. There's Elizabeth Hutchison, Susan Taylor, Rosemary Biddle, the Kennedys, Nancy Strazula, Susan Taylor, Edith Stokes, Linda, Joan, Ellen, Elizabeth Hutchison, George, Karen, Donna, New Jersey Danny, Jim Peabody, Britt, Betsy, Sherry Hale, Jay, Timothy, Gail Beeson, Carol Hamill, Megan Davis, Rosemary Biddle again, Ginger, Donna, Brenda, Costas, another Donald, Muffy, Paul, Barbie Chandler, Barbara Parent, Sandra G., and thank you so much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow. Have a very safe and blessed day. Ron Crider signing off.